You know, some of y'all guys need to be doing Kegels too. Tighten it up. You know, while you walking, you just need to be squeezing. You know, you can do it any time of day. Don't nobody know what's happening.
What's up, cuz?
It was just a regular day.
Then you got a backache. Are we in a relationship?
Follow me on Tripp.
We got you, cuz.
What's up, YouTube? It's your cousin Tripp, and I'm back with another banger. Now, I was just thinking. Somebody hit me up on Instagram, you know, and sometimes, you know, depending on the conversation, if it starts out right, I'll entertain it. So we talking, you know, chopping it up, you know, we doing all that. And before we could get, you know, to 3-4 replies, they asked me, how big is my pickle? Now, for the slow cousins out there, you know, some of y'all rode the slow bus. And you got to understand, work with me. You know, pickle is another word for, yeah, that. Now, wait a minute. Before we get into this, can y'all help me get to 10,000 before Christmas? Like, I'm trying to grow the channel. If you're watching the video, go ahead and subscribe. Because, I mean, the family is growing. So, I'm going to wait until y'all do that. It's the little button over. No. Over there. To your right. Right there. Yeah, and while you over there, go ahead and hit that notification bell too. You did it? You sure? Oh, okay. Yeah, so they asking me how big is my pickle? And it's just like, really, like, and I mean, what's going to happen when I tell you the size of my pickle? Is that going to make you more interested or less interested? So I really want to know, what's the infatuation with pickle size? Now, I get it. You know, ladies, if you're listening, y'all let me know too, because it might be different for females than it is for males. But it's just like, everybody infatuated with huge pickles. And it's just like, you're looking for the biggest pickle you can find. You know, anytime somebody asks me what size is my pickle, the first image that pops in my mind is one of them girls on the bus with the pickle in the bag that they just be sucking on and biting, and, you know, they love pickles. And that's the picture that comes in my mind every time somebody asks me about my pickle size. And it's just like, does it really matter in the big scheme of things? Like, you asking me about my pickle before you ask me about my credit or HIV status or even my name. So, does the pickle size really matter is what I'm asking. Now, I know, you know, it's good to look at, you know, good to play with. But when you searching for somebody to be with, does the pickle size really matter? Are you willing to sacrifice all the other good qualities because a person's pickle ain't the size that fits your mouth? You know, some of y'all got some big mouths and you need it filled up with the biggest pickle you can find. And some of y'all have a great thing going on, but you're steadily seeking and seeking and seeking for another pickle. You lost a good man because his pickle wasn't the right size. Why does that matter so much? Is it the pickle? You know, they say it ain't the size of the boat, it's the motion in the ocean. That really matters. So I really want to know, does pickle size really matter when it comes to the person that you choosing to be with? And does it matter with the sexual experience? Now, I know don't nobody want a pickle the size of a Mike and Ike. I get that. But an average size should be good. And what about being surprised? Why you got to know the size of the pickle before you even go to the stove? Why we gotta know that? Why can't it just be a surprise? That should be the icing on the cake. You know, you have a great chemistry with somebody, you really like them, y'all hang out, y'all go on dates, y'all have a good time, and one day, you know, things get heated and heavy, you might have had you a couple drinks, you know, they start poking, you start poking, you reach over there and, you know, you rub it, and then you be like, oh, okay, you working with something. Now, I'm not saying wait forever to see what the pickle size is like. But does that really matter? Are y'all willing to give up a good person because they pickle ain't the size that you want it to be? Let me know. Now, I'm good, but it's just like I never asked nobody what size they pickle is. I never have. Because it really don't matter. You know? Y'all so infatuated with pickles. Y'all love pickles. You know, Vlasic pickle, Kroger brand, generic pickle. As long as it's a big pickle, you happy. You know, some of y'all have a good man and then you leave him when the next pickle come along that's bigger for you to suck on and squeeze the juice out. You know, and if you doing all these big pickles, what kind of jar do they need to fit the pickle in? Y'all need to get over this whole thing with pickle size. You know, because you're going to mess around and miss your man. Now, I'm not saying that you shouldn't be sexually satisfied. And you know, that just brings me to a whole nother topic. How many of y'all ladies and y'all ladybugs out there that's faking oohs? You know, you ooh wee and oh get it, baby, and you really ain't feeling nothing. So is that the reason why you go looking for a bigger pickle? Why fake it? If it don't feel good and it can't fill your jar, why you got them feeling like they did something? You know, some of y'all guys need to be doing Kegels too. Tighten it up. You know, while you walking, you just need to be squeezing. You know, you can do it any time of day. Don't nobody know what's happening. You know, they might see a little tension coming in your body. But, you know, maybe they might just think you cold or something. Or, you know, guys, ladies, let me know. Let me know if the pickle size really matter when you trying to choose somebody that you want to be with. And what size is a good size that you're willing to work with? Can it be 8? Or do it need to be 18? You know, some ladies, I feel like they'll settle for, they think 7, 8 is big. But some of y'all guys, y'all done seen so many pickles, big ain't big enough. I need to know. And do you big pickle people think you superior to the little pickle people? You know, it's mostly in the black culture. And some of y'all, you know, but see, the white ladies, they'd marry a man with a small pickle and then they'd be creeping with the big pickle. I don't know. Let it be a surprise. Some things need to be a surprise. And don't lose a good person with so many good qualities that you have just because they pickle ain't good or big. You know, are you willing to sacrifice certain things for a good relationship, for somebody that's honest, for a great person, somebody with integrity that won't cheat on you, that don't lie to you, don't beat you? Are you willing to sacrifice the size of the pickle for somebody that got a couple nickels? No, I'm just kidding. But Are you willing to sacrifice certain things? Now, I know sex is very important in a relationship, but how many of y'all have been with people that you wasn't satisfied sexually and you just going along for the ride? Literally. I'm not saying that you shouldn't be satisfied sexually, but I know a lot of ladies who really ain't satisfied sexually and they stay in a relationship for other reasons. Is that bad? Or should you try to get everything you want? Pickle size, credit, the height, weight, six pack, everything. You got to have the whole list. What are you willing to sacrifice for a good relationship? Fellas, stop chasing after these pickles. These big pickles. Find somebody that treats you well. And hopefully the pickle is good and it satisfies you. Because a lot of you people with the big pickles, y'all don't know what y'all doing with them. Y'all jamming it in and going all rough and hard and bunny rabbit and jack rabbit and jackhammer. Y'all don't know what y'all doing with the pickle. And some of y'all pickles is too big that don't nobody want it. So it's good to look at, but don't nobody want that. You bragging about your pickle, but it's like, okay, that's good. Maybe the power bottoms will love it. They swallow on the pickle whole. And still got a few inches in their throat left to, take a couple more inches. And a lot of guys, they will always say that you could be 20 inches and you could still be like, oh, I wish I was 22. Y'all make people feel like they less of a man if they don't have the pickle size. So cousin, let me know, how important is the pickle to you? Guys, stop asking people they pickle size before you ask them their name. It's a turnoff. It makes me feel like that's all you want. Now, if that's all you want, get it, let it be known straight out the gate. But what happened to the surprise? Like Christmas morning. Let me open up the gift and see what I got. You might be disappointed. You might be ecstatic. But stop losing somebody that's great to you because the next man's pickle is bigger. Or you straight cousins. Just because they're assets is fatter and bigger and rounder don't mean that she a better woman. What do you value most in life? Is it just about that? If you ask my pickle size, I'm gonna look at you like you PB. And if y'all don't know what a PB is, I'm sure somebody will leave it down in the comments. You a PB. I don't need to tell you my pickle size. If we get to that point, you will see it and you'll be surprised. I'm proud of my pickle. Be proud of your pickle. Whatever you got, work with it. Big pickle people. And I'm talking to myself too. Stop acting like you better than somebody because your pickle is, prickly. Just stop it. Because having a super huge pickle is just as bad as having a micro pickle. Don't nobody really want it. It's good to look at, you know, to play around with, but you gonna need a PB to take it. No, nobody want that all day and night, banging them out and messing up their intestines and, you know, stretching them out. It ain't the size of the boat. It's the motion in the ocean. Know how to work it. Put your back into it. You'll be surprised. Let me know in the comments. I want to hear from all y'all. What's the perfect size for you? What's too big for you? Or do you want it as big as it comes? Fellas, stop asking people they pickle size and let some things be a surprise. Ask them everything else and, you know, all the good things that you can find out about them and learn to love those things first. See if you can rock with all the other things and then let the pickle be a surprise. But don't wait too long. You know, don't get into no relationship or nothing without, you know, seeing what it do. And stop faking these orgasms and making people feel like they doing their thing when they really ain't. Maybe you need to teach them. You know, slow down. You know, go a little faster. Go to the left. Move to the right. Slide, baby. Dip. Be honest with them and maybe they can get better. But don't just lead them for Joe Blow that you done met in the club. They got a big print because you gonna mess around and, you know, lose a good one. Now I'm just saying. It's your favorite cousin Tripp. And I'm out.